name's Paula Newman-Skomski. I am the founder of Peoria Home, and with me today is
Terri Inglis. I'm the interim executive director at Peoria Home.
In my work as a forensic nurse examiner for Providence, we were seeing women in the emergency room coming in assaulted and seeking STD treatment who were involved in prostitution. There weren't a lot of services here in Snohomish County for women in this type of living situation. I started looking around at different programs that provided services to women trying to leave trafficking and prostitution. Came across a program in Nashville, Magdalene House, and went and learned about their program and decided that we needed that here in Everett. The other thing that kind of started this whole process was that an Everett police detective came to us and said, "We are arresting girls for prostitution that aren't old enough to legally consent to having sex." And this was back in 2006, before human trafficking was really a big topic. So we really didn't know what we were looking at. It's a lot of learning about what was going on and trying to reach out to these juveniles who were involved in prostitution at such an early age. There were no resources for women trying to exit the sex trade here. Domestic violence shelters didn't want to take women who were involved in prostitution in because of concerns for safety. Peoria Home is a 2-year residential recovery program for women over the age of 18 exploited through sex trafficking and prostitution and addiction. We provide rent-free living while they continue their journey in addiction recovery, trauma therapy, medical needs, because so many of the women who have come to us have not had medical care for years. We support them as they get connected back into the medical community and learn life skills, because when you're living on the street, there are so many life skills that you and I take for granted. Going grocery shopping, planning a healthy meal, even how to clean the house. We've had to teach them all of those skills.
They're so open. They're like a blank canvas almost with some of these things, and like children in their excitement to be able to learn a normal life of doing laundry. It's having accessibility to toilet paper. It's having healthy food and somebody to walk them through menu planning and healthy eating and nutrition. Because if you think about the number of years and how long they may have been in the life, they're on the streets, they're eating fast food and convenience store food. They may have never had the opportunity to learn how to cook a decent, healthy meal. It's fun to watch them as they're learning those new skills and how excited they are when they have cooked their first baked chicken with vegetables.
We can tell you about Susan, who came to us after 40 years of being on the streets. She only had, I think, 3 or 4 teeth.
She had about 11 teeth, but several of them had been broken off. Most of them had fallen out from poor nutrition. So we ended up taking her in to have the rest of them pulled and having her fitted for dentures. She had been on the street since she was virtually 12 years old. She has done the work, has healed tremendously. Not only does she have the most beautiful smile, she's got the funny sense of humor. She came in with so many years of poor nutrition and abuse that she encountered or experienced. Both her ankles or her feet were just trashed, which meant she's on a scooter, using a walker, using crutches. We were there to support her through that whole process. She's doing much better today. The first 6 months that a woman is in our program is extremely difficult. The first 90 days is a blackout period. They give up their cell phone. After the 90 days, we work with them to get a different phone, a safe contact list.
We are a voluntary placement. This is not court-ordered placement. This is voluntary, and so they have to be willing to do the work.